Hey everyone, welcome to Lady Overlander Radio. We have a great guest tonight, Keri Porter, so stay tuned. Grab your favorite drink, whether it's a coffee, cocktail, or tea, and get ready. It's Ladies' Night on Lady Overlander Radio.
Lady Overlander Radio is brought to you by Artemis Overland Hardware, the Moore Expo, U.S. Action Tracks, and Adventure Trail RV, maker of the Overland Shower.
Hey Arla, hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
How you doing this week?
Oh, welcome to Arkansas allergy season.
Oh yes.
Since you're in Arkansas, how are your allergies right now? I sound very manly.
Every day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're struggle busing a bit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We got bonfire this weekend though.
We do. We're going to tough it out. Nothing a little, cure the. Yeah.
Little rain, little allergies.
Yeah.
All in the fun. All part of the fun.
That's good. How about that new intro? It's
I like
fabulous.
it. Yeah. Pretty cool. We had a fun time last weekend in the Ozarks.
We're so cute.
I don't know about all that, but we had fun.
We're so cute.
So welcome, Keri. Welcome to the show tonight. It's very good to have you here.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
And before we get rolling really far into the show, I'd like to give everybody that's on the show an opportunity to give a little background on themselves. So if you don't mind, just take a few minutes and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name's Keri Porter. I was born in Arkansas, raised in Michigan. Yeah, I figured you didn't know that, so I threw that one in there. Let's see. I have 3 kids. They're all out of the house. I've got 1 grandson who spends a lot of time at my house. His mom works second shift, and I'm his babysitter, so he's here 5 nights a week. I've been into off-roading for well over 15 years, probably closer to 20 now. My husband and I got into it many moons ago. I got invited by a girlfriend on a weekend trip away and walked in the door and said, "You need to buy me a Jeep." And that was like the end of that. That was the end of all of our savings ever. But we've had a lot of nice Jeeps over the years and a lot of wonderful experiences. So yeah, I don't know. I've done a lot of jobs. I've been a school bus driver for 15 years. I owned my own business, cleaning houses and small businesses. I don't know. I don't know what you really want to know.
We want to know it all, girl.
You want to know it
all the dirty details. No, that's awesome. So how many Jeeps do you think you guys have had over the years?
We've owned over 100 Jeeps over the years.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're my idol right now.
Holy moly. I thought we had a lot. We had like 7 or 8 Jeeps over the course of my marriage. Was it 100?
Yeah. Yeah. So they're like little lost puppies. They, they're broken and they come and they find their way to our house, and we would fix them or part them out and, send them on their merry way. We've probably had about, I could probably say that I've probably had about 8 that I've claimed as my own over the years. Yeah. And we've had a couple Toyotas in there. We've got a Suzuki that sits in the backyard that I really want to sell, but my husband wants to make a buggy out of it for the grandkids.
Is it a Samurai?
It is. Yeah. It's a Samurai. Yeah, that excites you.
It's on my bucket list. I want one so bad.
Yeah,
that's funny.
It's a Samurai. It's got a Geo Metro drivetrain in it, and then it's got Toyota axles underneath it. So it's built for rock crawling. It's not something that you're going to take, on the expressway by any means. But yeah,
that's so
cool. It probably wouldn't be so hot on the expressway.
No, I don't think you're going to get it like over 35, 45 miles an hour. So
wow, 100 Jeeps, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
I can't get over that number. That's crazy.
No wonder you have no savings. I don't have savings and I have two.
So, well, the idea behind having the vehicles was, we could never really afford to pay for the hobby, so we used the hobby to pay for itself. So
There you go.
yeah, wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many Jeeps do you have currently?
In the yard currently we have 3 Jeeps, one Toyota, and then a Samurai.
Nice.
So, and then we have three Jeeps that don't belong to us sitting in the driveway as well, that are family members waiting for some love. So.
Oh, wow. Hi, Matt and Connie. Welcome to watching the show. We appreciate you guys.
Hi, guys.
So, tell me a little bit about your Jeep builds on your 3 current Jeeps.
Okay. So the one that we drive the most right now is a 2007 JKU. We bought it with a blown engine probably about 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. Saved up our pennies, and then we did an LS swap in it about 3 years later. And then saved up some more pennies because the stock axles didn't like the power of the LS engine. So now we've got some Dana 60s underneath it, and 40-inch tires, and yeah.
I just want to be you when I grow up. Can I be you when I grow up?
You'll be broke, but you can be me.
Already there.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Wow.
Yeah. So we just sold. I had a Jeep that was a 2-door JK that we sold about 6 months ago. That was kind of my ride for a little while, but then it got to the point where everybody that we were wheeling with had a longer wheelbase, and so we were doing things that were geared more towards a longer wheelbase. So it was either completely rebuild it or sell it and start something new. So yeah,
there you go.
It's like a cycle, right?
Yeah, it never ends either.
Yeah, it never ends.
It's never done. So why do you think you guys decided on Jeeps as your off-roading platform?
That's just what we were first introduced to. So we did, we did like quads and stuff like that beforehand, but once you have kids, you can't really, take them out on a quad with you when they're younger. And it's just what we were introduced to. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think's been your biggest challenge off-roading in the past? Because you said you've been doing it over 15 years now. So what do you think's been your biggest challenge in the off-roading world?
Like on the trail, or just just with people and like the atmosphere in general?
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about the trail too, but just kind of overall with people and the environment and.
It's changed quite a bit. When I first started off-roading, there wasn't really a whole lot of females into the sport. Just the girl who got me into off-roading and me were about the only females in our area who hit the trails. So, finding that camaraderie on the trail, wasn't really there 15 years ago, but it's definitely there now. I love seeing all the females out on the trail and trying new things and building builds and whatever. It's great.
Awesome. I'd like to remind the viewers that you guys are welcome to ask questions in the comments section, and we'll post them up and have Keri answer them. So what is, with off-roading, where is your favorite place you've been? As far as your favorite trail or your favorite challenge?
Oh, so Ashley asked me that the other day when I was talking to her, and that's really hard for me to say. Yes, that's really hard because I just really enjoy the moments and the people that I'm with. So, every trip has something special about it that you want to take home with you or whatever. But I don't know. I've been out to out west and just for the Rebelle Rally, and I love Nevada. I'd love to get back and do some more trail riding in Nevada. It was absolutely beautiful. Along the California border, all through that area. I've never actually wheeled it because I've been the navigator, so I've never been driving through that area, but the views are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's so vast out there. It's just so much wide open space. It's so beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
So how was that navigating? You've done 3 Rebelle rallies, correct?
Yes, I have. Yep.
When you were a navigator each time?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's much more affordable to go as a navigator. You don't have to, for me, it's a 3-day drive out, a 3-day drive back. And then it's all the added cost of building your vehicle and getting it prepped and ready for the rally. So time-wise and money-wise, it's just much more feasible for me to get into it as a navigator. I'd love to drive it sometime, but people, when they're looking for partners, tend to be looking for navigators because there's not as many navigators out there as there are skilled drivers. So, that's just how it's worked out.
Oh,
Awesome. Amy says that she loved your Rebelle Rally story. You told it more.
oh
Lady
yeah.
Roundtable.
Which one?
You remember?
I don't know. Is that the one about
The language barrier and the communication?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling that again?
No. So the second year that I participated in the Rebelle, I got asked to partner with a girl from Japan. And I didn't even know until really like last minute that we were gonna be participating because she had some flight issues and some other things going on. So actually the Sunday, the night before, my flight was scheduled for Tuesday morning. I had taken Monday off of work. And Sunday night, she said it's not going to happen. We're not going to go. So I went into work Monday morning, and I get a text that morning, like at 8:00, while I'm at work, and she says, "Hey, I'm on a plane. Hope you can make it. I'll see you there." So yeah.
Wait, what?
So anyway, so I went home and spent the rest of the day packing and trying to get ready to go, and then left at 3:30 the next morning, to go meet with her. So,
wow.
it was crazy. She spoke some English. The first year she participated, she didn't. Her Rebelle partner was using flashcards with her. So I was not at the stage where I was using flashcards, which was really good. But we were, it was very very minimal directions. Right, left, stop, go, go faster, go slower. So it was definitely interesting. It was a learning experience on myself, because I had to be patient because there was a barrier there, and you try to be hurried. You try to be well managers of your time because you really don't have a whole lot of free time on the Rebelle. And we were the last ones that came in almost every night. We made it in every night, but we were followed by the cleanup crew, so to speak. We called them our paparazzi because they followed us almost every night into base camp. But we made it. So, yeah.
So, what are some of I think you also mentioned that you had to kind of turn around. Did you have to turn around a few times and also kind of got slowed up because of that as well?
Yeah, I mean, you do that no matter what Rebelle you're on. Yeah, but just communicating, like just everything took twice as long as it's supposed to when you're trying to communicate. So yes, turning around was not immediate. Stopping was not immediate. Hurrying up was not immediate. Nothing was immediate. Getting out and determining what your next step was. Took twice as long as everybody else. So, yeah.
But I'm sure in a way, and probably not at the time, it was probably very stressful, but I'm sure in a way, looking back, that was kind of a cool challenge to kind of get thrown at you, right?
It was cool. I felt lonely sometimes because we didn't have that connection because we didn't really have, communication. And when you're like frustrated with yourself, there's nobody to like hash it out with or whatever. So you're like wallowing in your own emotions and talking yourself out of being frustrated, which I tend to do. I tend to get easily frustrated with myself because I like to be right, and when I'm not, then that that doesn't sit well with me. So
You're like,
it definitely was. yes, it was a humbling experience. So, yeah, but we didn't come in last. That was my goal, was to not to come in last, and was to not to require help, from the staff or whatever. So we made
That's
it.
good.
Yeah, the important thing is you completed it, and
We
I was
did.
going to ask if you even finished or not.
Yeah.
that's awesome. That seems like such a cool challenge to go out there and do that. Like I've seen, we've talked to a few other people that are going into it this year, and
Yeah.
people that have done it before, but it just seems like a really cool kind of, you challenge yourself, you challenge your abilities, and you're not only in competition with the other people, but you're kind of in competition with yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really hard because there's a lot of skills that you need to go out there. There's different it's not just going and doing map and compass. Your checkpoints are timed, and they have different closing times. And then you're also having like an enduro where they just give you the rally tulips, and you're doing an enduro race, and then they have the timed enduro. So it's not just one format where you can like kind of like get into your groove, and then maintain that all week long. They're just changing the format up on you every day. Your maps are changed. Sometimes they're changed day to day, and sometimes you're looking at 3 different maps in one day, and they're all different scales. So you're making sure your tools are the right scales for each particular map. And I bet every Rebelle could probably tell you that they were using the wrong scaled ruler for the wrong map at some point, during the rally, and not trying to figure out why nothing makes sense. And then you have an aha moment, like, oh, well, this makes complete sense now, and then you switch up your tools and you go at it again. But yeah. If you get a chance to do it, I would definitely say do it. It's the most hardest rewarding thing that I've ever done, especially as a navigator. Your mind's going from 5 o'clock in the morning until you come in at night, and sometimes that was 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So, and it's just
Long day.
game. Yeah, it's a long day, and it's one long day after another, and sometimes with no sleep, or mechanical failure, or you end up freezing all night long. So not only did you not get any sleep, but you're exhausted because you spent the whole night trying to stay warm. And so
Yeah, it gets cold out there in the desert.
yes. Yeah.
Connie wants to know if you ever had anything break when you were out there in the Rebelle Rally.
We did, yeah. So the second year that I participated, we had a shock that broke off. So we had to replace the shock.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, we pulled it. So there's a marathon day for the rally where you're out there 2 days before you come into base camp. Our shock broke the first day of the marathon day. So we spent 2 days minus a shock. So that really like hurt us time-wise, because we were like traversing Johnson Valley with one rear shock missing. And
Oh, man.
yeah,
Wow.
It was just very slow going.
Oof.
Yikes.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, I'd be interested in doing it as long as Arla's the driver. I'll be the
driver if you'll be the navigator.
Yeah, let's do it.
I ain't navigating.
You should switch it up. Put each other like that's. I think it's really cool if you switch it up, because then you can like
I think that's what
I
think that's what Katie and Lisa are doing. I know that Lisa's the navigator and Katie's the driver, but I think I may be wrong. They might be on here. That they're planning to switch back and forth
cool.
a little bit, I think. Yeah, I just want to drive.
A little bit of experience doing both, yeah.
Yeah. When I grow up.
After I got stuck this weekend, I don't know if Arla wants me driving.
No, you're not driving. No.
Oh, Lisa's here.
There's Lisa. Lisa, am I right in saying that you guys are going to switch back and forth?
I'm trying to read her comments.
Amy, what you laughing about? You calm down.
I'll be laughing because I got stuck this weekend.
Yeah. Hey, Ashley. Hey,
Hi, Ashley. I was thinking about Ashley earlier today, so I'm glad that she's tuned in.
She's there.
Yeah.
Maybe, not sure.
Oh, they're keeping that a
Ooh,
secret.
la, la.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
Connie
to talk
said,
about it, Connie. I don't want to talk about it.
oh, we're
got
going to talk
other
about it
things to
Saturday,
do.
Connie. We're going to talk about it. There are pictures, ma'am.
There are pictures. There'll be video too.
Oh, we have Vondell. So is it a random pairing or do they place people? That's a good question.
So a lot of teams, they pick their own partner, but they do have a database where you can sign up if you don't have a partner, and then, then get in contact with people that way.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Ashley wants to know what she did. Who knows? Who knows what you did, Ashley?
What did you
I don't know.
No, I just said hi. I was thinking about you earlier today. I didn't say you did anything.
She's giving you hey girl, hey love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Ashley.
It was fun memories. That's all.
What in the what? Oh, Connie, that inside was dirty for you being muddy. Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Arkansas
go-
mud is no joke.
Do you go out by yourself in Arkansas, ma'am, or anywhere?
Sometimes.
I've never wheeled in Arkansas, other than my uncle's like 4-wheelers when I was a kid.
Where at in Arkansas was you born?
I was born in Crittenden.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So my uncle's in Cherry Valley right now. I'm trying to think. I think they were in Little Rock when I was a kid, and we used to go ride his 4-wheelers, and we would hunt for arrowheads in the back 40.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You ever find any?
I can't remember if we did or not. My uncle had a really great collection of them. I don't know if I can't remember that we ever found them.
Very cool.
AJ, Wolfpen Gap was amazing on the side by side, huh? I've not been to Wolfpen Gap, but it's not too far from here. Not too far. Amy, you're going to have to come ride with us. Yep, Amy's saying you're going to have to come ride with us. We are doing a little ride on. I think it's May 14th, isn't it, Amy?
Yeah.
It is. And I saw the post, and you guys are killing me. Like, so we're busy like every weekend until November. So if you could host a ride like in November, that would be great. Actually, I'm hosting a ride in November, so just not the same weekend I'm hosting. Yeah, it'll be the second weekend in November. It'll be at S'more.
Really? I haven't seen that one.
All right.
I haven't shared it yet. I've got to get the details hammered out.
Misty.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
We may have to go
I'm never going home. I'm never going back to Florida. I'm just going to be
I told
here.
you need to move here. I mean, you're not listening to the words.
There's too much going on here.
There's not a lot going on in Florida.
No, but it's beautiful
not
there.
Much for overlanding and stuff there. It's just,
it's
muddy roads, flat roads and camping.
Woosah.
Yeah.
Lisa, S'more for the win. I've seen Lisa. We went to S'more together. That girl is cray. She was on this trail driving her Jeep, and we were like 2 Jeeps behind her, and all of a sudden she was on one wheel, teetered, off camber, obviously. I like to have had a heart attack and died seeing that. But she popped her right back down. It scared me to death. It was crazy.
Nice job, Lisa. Nice job.
Well, she recovered well, but all of a sudden she just, it was sketchy.
Dancing on her toes there.
I need to see video of that.
Yeah. Video or it didn't happen, Lisa.
Yeah, video or it didn't happen.
I don't know if we had our GoPro going or not. I'll ask Tony when he comes back because it was scary.
Hi, Heather.
Heather says, hi, ladies. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyway, she's kind of a badass too.
What would you say to other women that might be interested in getting into off-roading? How would you guide them?
I would say just get out and do it. Like you're not going to learn unless you actually get behind the wheel and do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, get out in the garage, get behind the wheel. The more time you can spend doing it, the better off you're going to be.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
It's probably the best advice everybody gets. Just give it a try. Try it.
Yeah.
Even if your friends get mad at you, but you get yourself unstuck and figure out how to use your winch by yourself.
That is true. Very proud about that. Not proud that you went by yourself, but you did get yourself unstuck. It did take a bit, but you did do it.
There's nothing wrong with getting stuck. People,
like a good girl.
Yeah, like it
I got
happens. Like,
There's Heather. Hey, Heather.
Hi,
hi, Heather.
Yeah. You just, yeah. Now you know how to do that.
So, I'll tell you a story about the first time I got stuck. My best friend who introduced me to off-roading, she had just had a baby and it was 6 weeks. So we are going out to dinner to celebrate her, getting out of the house after having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a couple other girlfriends with us. And one of them says the famous words, "Oh, I've never even been off-roading." So we're like, hey, let's just go really quick. We're all dressed up, ready to go to dinner in our nice little outfit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. We're like, let's just go hit the local hole really quick, show her what it's like, and and then we'll dip back out and grab some dinner. Well, it was springtime, and probably the top 6 inches of the area was dry, but everything underneath it was not. So we get smack dab out in the very middle of this like long, muddy field, and I bury it up to my axles. But I'm very prideful, and I don't want to call anybody and tell them that I buried my Jeep by myself out in this field. So so we spent like the next 2 hours trying to get it unstuck. We're like grabbing tree limbs, rocks, like anything we can to get underneath the tires. But like the mud it's like clay, so it's not really letting us get anywhere.
Yeah.
So instead of calling the people who are experienced, we're going to call the new guy who's got a Jeep, who's super excited to help everybody out. Because prideful, again, I don't want to call my husband and tell him I'm screwed up. So, so we call the new guy out. He comes out. He has no tow points on his bumpers. So we're on his frame, anywhere on his vehicle. So we hook up to his bumper. And he has 2 V-shaped bumpers by the time we're done. And then he's stuck in the mud. So now we have stuck, one with damaged bumpers. And then we end up calling my husband and her husband. And her husband brings her Jeep out. It's like a 40-minute drive, and it ends up it's got no top and no doors. He's driving down the expressway, and like the heavens open up and like flood the area. So now he's driving down the expressway in a downpour, like at 9:00 at night, to come save us.
He's happy.
Yeah, he was really happy. And then and so then my husband came out. We wound up getting out. It was about midnight. I blown 2 beads on my tires, and we limped it to the gas station, and we were able to get some air in the tires, and I was able to get home. But yeah.
So how was dinner?
Yeah. we ate oatmeal. No, we ate oatmeal cookies in the vehicle.
I remember.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Heather says that you're amazing at encouraging ladies to try.
Oh, thank you, Heather.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just get out there and do it, huh?
Just try.
Yeah, you just gotta get out there and do it. Even if you do stupid things like I did. Well, hopefully you learn from my stupid mistakes and don't go alone. So
yeah, I've heard that's not a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea. Another funny story though, after her second kid, we take both of our Jeeps out because we're not going to be stupid and go with one Jeep. Well, right. So we're playing around, and she gets in this sandy creek, and she sinks. Well, she sinks far enough down that I can't reach her with any of my cables. And no, I do reach her, but it's just pulling me in because it's so sandy. It's just pulling me in. So then we have to call her brother to come out and save us. So that was the last time we ever went to the local hole. And that was like 15 years ago, but yeah.
That was just the beginning.
Didn't learn the first time.
It's just the beginning.
That was newbie stuff. Just getting that out of the way.
That was totally newbie stuff. It was new. That's what you learn from.
I agree.
Yeah.
The best way to learn is by getting out there and messing up, and getting yourself unstuck or, out of those situations.
Yeah. I mean, I try to encourage people not to do those stupid things, but
Some of us learn the hard way, I guess.
Yes. Some of us are stubborn and have to learn the hard way.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So what do you think the craziest thing, you might have already told this story, but what do you think the craziest thing that has happened, or what is the craziest thing that's happened to you when you've been off-roading?
the craziest thing that's happened to me. So I've never actually rolled my Jeep. I've come pretty darn close to rolling my Jeep.
Ooh.
But craziest thing was we were wheeling and we had a guy whose vehicle had broken down and we were towing him down a hill, and it was very steep. It was very muddy and rainy, and his brakes went out. So his vehicle ended up rear-ending the vehicle in front of him because it was broke and the brakes went out, and it was just, that's the scariest thing.
Yikes. Whoops.
See.
That's an understatement. Whoopsie.
Yeah. Yeah, it did quite a bit of damage to the vehicle in front of it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dang.
Can't imagine calling the insurance on that one. Yeah, I was on this trail and
Yeah.
Wow.
happens.
We're going to take a quick little break and watch a funny little video, and then we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I'm Tony with Bats Off-Road, and you're Joy the Woodpecker. I am.
This is Team Wild Maven.
Hey, this is Ross Cross Design.
Hi, this is Jerry from Timber Tusk.
Hi, we're Caldwell Overland.
What's up, guys? This is Oscar Mike Overland.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Kara with Ozark Overland Adventures.
Hey, this is Aaron with Artemis Overland Hardware.
Hey, this is Chris with More Expo. You're watching.
And you're watching
And you're watching Lady Overland Radio.
Lady Overlander Radio.
You're watching Lady Overland Radio.
Here we go. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Lady Overlander Radio is brought to you by Artemis Overland Hardware, the More Expo, and U.S. Action Tracks.
That stuff cracks me up.
That's a great video. I like that video.
Expo was so much fun. It was so awesome hanging out with
They
everybody.
were all such good sports about it too.
Oh
They
yeah,
were all- It was so funny.
that was a
So
trip.
that
We got tons more with that
First
too.
time at More.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was my first time too.
I've been every year, and it's amazing how much it has grown, and the work that Chris and his staff put into it to make it what it's turned into. It's crazy. The first year when you walked in the main door and you went to the left where your booth was, that was it
Okay.
in that room. That was it the first
Okay.
year. Yeah, and the next year it went to the other side and then the back, and then this year is just outside everywhere, and the e-bike track and all that stuff. I can only imagine what's going to be next year.
I've heard it's going to be.
There's already
Twice the
dates. I'm
size.
excited. He's
I
already
know.
released the dates.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time. We didn't get around as much as we wanted to. Wanted to go to the campground, never made it to the campground. By the time we got done doing all of our thing. So next year, hopefully we'll be able to get out more and visit with people a little bit and walk around and see what everybody has to offer.
Yeah, we did a little bit of that. We didn't get outside as much as we'd hoped to. I never even got to see the e-bike track or anything like that
Yeah,
that they did. I didn't get back there.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was an e-bike track until you just mentioned it. So
Fail.
supposedly there was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's several running
crazy.
around and stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that Friday
day
it was
was
so
rough.
cold. We
Yeah.
we stayed inside. It was so cold.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Mhm.
first day was super cold. I felt bad for everybody that was outside.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But-
we were supposed to do that, but we mingled inside
Yep, and kept warm.
and kept warm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. So, what is a big misconception people may have about you? You think anybody has that many misconceptions about you?
I don't know. If they do, they haven't told me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think maybe sometimes I give off like an unapproachable vibe. But I just don't like initiating when it comes to new people. I tend to be like a little bit more closed off and reserved when I first meet people. So maybe some people think I'm unapproachable. I don't know. Maybe Heather could answer that.
What do you think, Heather?
Still listening. Heather, tell some garbage on me.
What you doing? Where are you at?
We sang that all throughout the expo, I think.
We sang that a lot.
We did.
It's stuck in my head bad.
Oh.
Ashley says, I don't believe that for a minute, that you're not approachable and whatnots.
Oh.
Girlfriend says you got RBF. Woo! I like her.
See?
Yeah.
Unapproachable.
Unapproachable. We were going a little more PG, but no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And I know that my first interaction with you was because my husband said, "Oh, she jeeped my vehicle or ducked my vehicle at my Jeep." And I was like, "Do you remember that?" No, you didn't. But he, for some reason, thought you did.
Oh, okay.
And so I went up to you jokingly, and I'm like, "I heard you ducked my husband," and you're looking at me like, "What are you talking
about?" That's exactly the look I have in my face right now. Yeah, because I don't remember. I don't remember that.
He was like, "Oh no, it was that girl right there with the dreads," and I'm like, she has no idea what you're talking about.
She looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any ducks.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, now look.
Aww.
Then she goes and totally redeems.
Oh, thanks, Heather.
Heather's
my buddy.
Girl.
She's going with me next weekend to the Midwest Women's Off-Road Weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, she's going to be my buddy for the weekend.
Very nice.
Where's that located?
That is going to be in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin, yeah.
Some cheese curds.
I don't know. It's at the Bear Paw Outdoor Adventure Center.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
There's our fella right there.
Hi, Jared.
Yeah. We're excited. Jared's starting a new business.
Doing what?
He's going to be doing shirts and patches and things like that. And he's going to represent Lady Overlander Radio. We're going to have our merch through him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're very excited about that.
We're very excited.
Yeah. He'll be launching soon. So that'll be lots of fun. And he's awesome. So we're excited.
Good.
Super awesome. Him and his sweetie, Kayla. We love them.
Yes.
Oh, there's Sasha. Hey, girls. Got off work a little bit ago. So a little late joining the party.
Hey, girl.
Kayla and I are super excited.
That's exciting starting a new adventure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're excited.
So my husband and I just celebrated our year anniversary of our new business, which is Discover 4x4 Adventures.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about that.
Tell us about that, yeah.
So we do adventure weekends, mostly in the state of Michigan. I host a couple women's weekends. Last one we did was at Windrock Park, and the next one will most likely be at S'more.
Nice.
We teach 101 classes and advanced trail training classes. That's actually what I'll be doing next weekend at the Midwest Conference. I'll be teaching driving skills and recovery.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should probably sign up for that.
Misty.
I recovered myself just fine, thank you.
I didn't do it too.
You were sitting right there, so you did something right.
Yeah, and my Forerunner has one small dent from a tree branch.
That's not really pretty.
It wasn't pretty.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno. Nope.
Those are like little trail reminders, like memories, trail memories.
Yeah, it's a
You're
memory
supposed to get an Arkansas pinstripe, not a dent.
I got a good one.
Did you? I haven't seen it.
I'll send you a picture.
Pictures, videos.
Yeah, oh, there's pictures and video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen a barefoot in a mud hole. Yep.
They don't call me Barefoot Overlander for nothing.
That's
barefoot in a mud hole. That sounds familiar.
Yep. It happens sometimes.
So gross. Oh. Joe says that's
Exactly.
why you can't have
My
nice
husband.
things.
Can't have nice things.
It's still nice. It's still
Porter
nice.
calls those songs character.
Yes, it adds character. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, it definitely got character. Calls those
Sasha, I think you mean dings.
dongs. That's just the dings. Sasha, did you just come off of a 24? Girl, go to
The
bed.
dongs first.
Go to bed, girl.
You just start showing it.
Trail badges. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I am struggling. No,
It's
you're
all right,
kidding.
girl. We got you.
Oh, you're funny.
It's all good. We're glad you're here.
She probably did just get off a 24.
Oh,
Oh,
a
I-
36, she said.
Whoa, mama.
Heck no, girl.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you go
You
bed.
go sleep, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of trail riding, what's your biggest pet peeve out on the trails? What drives you
Garbage.
crazy?
Garbage.
Garbage? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, garbage.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, yeah. Especially like the last couple of years, it's just gotten so bad.
I think that's because maybe, more people have started getting out because of the pandemic, maybe, and they're just looking for things to do. I think it's just grown a lot in the past 2 years, but
I would
people
agree with
pick
that.
up after yourself.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
need to take their stuff with them when they go, though. I mean,
Yeah.
That's how we use these trails.
garbage
People
drives me
don't know.
crazy, and the two biggest things we hear is garbage and trail etiquette.
Mhm.
Yes.
Those are the two big things.
Yeah, trail etiquette can be frustrating, but not nearly as frustrating as garbage.
Yeah, and it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Always a lot of beverage cans. Always a lot. Just thrown out.
And toilet paper.
Toilet
Like,
paper, yes.
Yeah.
And feminine products, like I said in the women's
Yeah.
roundtable. I don't understand that. Just
No.
Keep a bag
dispose
with
of it.
you.
I don't know.
I keep a dry bag underneath my passenger seat. It's got my shovel, my toilet paper, my hand sanitizer, and it's got an extra Ziploc bag in it where I can throw everything away that
Mhm. Seal it.
I need to take back out with me. And so, I mean, when we do our classes, we
Go
preach,
over that.
yeah,
You talk about
picking
that,
up.
huh?
Yeah, we do.
Good.
Yeah. Like, yeah, okay, because I don't want to see it. Nobody else wants to see it. You're a big kid. Take care of your stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah, they love using the fire pits as trash cans too. That's the big thing I notice.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's not a
Right.
garbage can.
No.
We've seen bullet casings out, especially out west,
That's so scary.
everywhere
Yeah.
on BLM land. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So bad.
And yeah, and it takes like 30 seconds to pick up after yourself. So I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Yep.
Yep. Heather's right. Take out more than you bring in.
100% right, Heather.
That's right.
If everybody did that, it would be a lot less messy. That's for sure.
For sure.
So this is going to be kind of an odd question,
Okay.
but if you could go back in time, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Oh, Lord. Don't ask me that question.
Right? My 18-year-old self.
That was a minute ago.
I would tell my 18-year-old self the life isn't that serious.
Mhm.
So I feel like I was pretty serious because I got married young and started having kids right away. So I think that, I just grew up fairly fast for someone who's 18. So I would just definitely tell myself life's not that serious. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to, just relax a little bit.
Yeah. You're going to
Good
have
advice.
mistakes. You're going to have screw ups. You're going to, nobody gets a manual when you're a parent or a wife or
Right.
any of that, right?
Right.
Nobody gives us an adulting manual. So
Right.
you kind of have to figure it out. And I think that's probably something I would tell myself too, is that it's just not that serious.
Yeah.
For sure. What about you, Arla?
How much time we have? How much time we have? I mean, that's great advice. I mean, I would say I probably need to tell myself that now
Yeah,
Yeah.
as an adult,
sometimes.
because sometimes I have a really hard time unwinding. So I I don't know. I mean, when I was 18, I was just trying to get out of school. I just wanted to get out of school and wanted to be an adult so bad. And then I realized now that I was just so stupid then. Because it was way more fun in high school than it is adulting.
I keep telling my kids
I
that.
hated high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I hated high school. So,
Whose drink? Who drink you talking about?
My drink?
I
Did
don't
I
know.
drink? This is just Coke Zero.
Just Coke Zero. You liar.
with rum, Coke and rum zero.
Unfortunately, Arla, what's in your drink?
A little splash of this, a little splash of that. Because I sound manly, I'm trying to not sound manly, because Arkansas allergies, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Also, the last 2 days, my allergies have been really bad. If there was a spoon readily available, there's probably times I would have gouged my eyes out.
Right.
I put my contacts in today, but the last 2 days I couldn't even get them in.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, Heather. Live in the moment and trust your gut for sure.
My left eye's been watering for 3 days. Literally, I'm not sure why. It's angry.
Mine's watering right now. I keep going.
Just the one, but then I've got all this little
I feel for
here.
you. Yeah, I feel for you. That was my last 2 days. I woke up and my one eye's like all sealed shut.
Yeah, like
yeah,
it's gonna be a great day.
Right.
Yeah.
My Forerunner's like a little yellowish green color out there right now with all the pollen on it.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh, that's
Crazy.
no fun. Yeah. I don't know that I can handle all that.
Your allergies are not crazy in Arizona.
What do you mean your allergies? There are no pollens in it.
I lived in Arizona. I didn't have any allergy problems when I lived in Arizona.
He has been man flu complaining for days about his allergies out there. I'm telling you.
Come on, dude. Roll back over here to Arkansas. We'll discuss it. I promise you. No. I'm not believing that. Do something with your man.
Are there pine trees in Arizona? I don't even know.
There are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It's so dry there, and
it is dry. It's been forever since I've been to Arizona. It's probably been 5 or 6 years since I've been. I can't remember what it looks like.
He needs Wyoming. You're going there soon enough.
Yep.
Allergy to sunshine.
Allergic to sunshine.
Never.
Old Feral.
Never. Yeah. We call my husband Feral Joe.
Feral Joe.
He'd rather be out in the woods than anywhere else. So
that's not a bad place to be.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yep. It's his happy place. He says it's pollen there. I'm not buying.
Huh.
I'm not buying it.
I don't know.
There are pines there in the northern, he's up in the White Mountains right now. So there are trees. I mean, I'll give him that.
Tiny, maybe.
No, they're pretty big.
I'm talking about maybe tiny allergies.
The White Mountains.
Tiny allergies. I'm talking tiny allergies.
Well, I mean, he is a guy, so
I know guys are wimpier than this. It's girls, but I'm just saying, is your vehicle yellow right now? Then don't talk to us about it. Oh, we got here. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're
doing their boys' trip to Wyoming.
Yes, indeed.
They're so funny. They're all excited about that. All the guys we know.
They're in Wyoming right now, or on their way?
They're going.
Oh.
They're going in June.
Wyoming's beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I've not been there, but
lucky bums.
You stayed for quite a bit, didn't you, Misty? This past year?
Yeah, we went. We were there over a month. Yeah, exploring Wyoming.
Okay, where do you guys go?
Oh, geez. Let's see. We went to Ten Sleep. We were down near Yellowstone. We went to Yellowstone. We went to. Oh, that's my son.
Joshua.
Let's see. Where else did we go? Help me out, Joe. Where else did we go?
This is Wyoming is underrated. You said the same thing.
I agree.
Yeah. We were in the Bighorn National Forest quite a bit, a couple different parts of that.
Tetons?
Tetons, yep.
Mm.
Oh, that was so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did a little bit of everything. We still have more places we want to go. We want to go to Castle Gardens and go back to Tin Sleep. And I definitely want to explore some of Montana because I just kind of drove through Montana on my way back. I didn't get to really explore much.
Yeah.
But
I haven't. Montana's a place I haven't been. That's on my to-go list. So I'd love to wheel all 50 states, like at some point.
heck yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to wheel all 50 states, but maybe in a year. We had kind of like this past year, we kind of hoped that we would sell our house and buy another place, but the other place fell through. It didn't work out.
Aw.
It was kind of going to be an even trade, buy the one place or sell this place and then buy the other place and then be mortgage free and have a place to come back to, when we were done traveling or whatever. Yeah. And it didn't work out. So now we've got to work on game plan number 2, whatever that is. So
Just got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Come up with a new plan. Plan
Yeah.
B.
Yep.
Yep.
We're working on it.
Joe,
Oh, jeez. All this
such a-
pollen makes it hard to
you're
type.
so ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh, there.
there's the
Looky
other
there.
ridiculous one. That's Arla's husband.
Look who finally popped in there. Acting like he was doing something. Washing his gladiator, picking up the kid from softball.
So, have any of your children gotten into off-roading?
No, they started off in off-roading. When they first got their vehicles, my son and my daughter both owned a Cherokee when they first started driving, but then they realized they can't afford to put gas in it. And, if they wheel it, they had to pay to fix it. So, no, they got rid of it once they realized it was an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. My son's
think
into
they would have
street
learned.
cars. Yeah. Yeah. My son's into street cars now, so he does a lot of drifting events and
Ooh,
street racing and stuff like that. So
Oh, cool.
that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is
before
also
you
an
say
expensive hobby.
yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, before you say anything, Joshua, no, you can't do that. Not yet. You're only 13.
Come on, Mom. He's
Yeah.
got to start young.
Oh, gosh. He loves racing and all that stuff.
So do you
Loves
guys
watching
let him drive off road then, being 13?
Not yet.
No.
He just turned 13 in April. But
Okay.
what was this? Keri, there was someone behind you.
Who was that? That was your
Oh.
husband walking through.
Oh,
That's my husband. Paul, you gotta stop walking through. They're calling you out.
We see
Thanks,
you.
son. we see you. Keri's husband.
Yeah. They were just asking, hey, who's that in the background?
No. Yeah, we're going to get them started. I want to get them started driving off-road. I want them to learn how to do trails first because I
Yeah.
feel like if they can focus and concentrate and do something like that, then, they'll still have to worry about other drivers on the
Right.
highways, but I
Right.
think that they'll have better control of their vehicles and have more
Yeah.
concentration on
Yeah.
roading.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have be more aware of their surroundings and
Yeah.
where their vehicle begins and ends and how it responds when you turn a certain way at a certain speed and whatever. So
Absolutely.
definitely, yeah. We always let our kids drive, when they were younger or whatever. So
Yeah, we're getting close to that age.
yeah. I
Just
would
waiting
say
on a
so.
little bit more maturity, but I think they're close.
Yeah.
I think they'll love that.
Slacker. Who knows what we're talking about there?
What you talking about, Amy? Because I don't have my kids wheeling yet.
Maybe. I don't have my kid wheeling. No way. No.
Come on, McKenna. She can do it.
She probably could, but she has to sit like right up on the steering wheel because she's
Oh,
not
yeah.
tall
She's
enough.
tiny. Yeah, she is tiny. Get her some phone books.
They don't make
I-
those no mo.
Oh, yeah.
I sit up on the steering wheel.
Damn.
Yeah, I do. I'm only like 5'2", and my legs are abnormally short, I think. But yeah, I pull the seat all the way forward, and I sit it up in an upright position.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like
I
I'm
don't-
driving with my boobs.
For some reason, and I have long legs, but for some reason, when I'm off road, I sit up closer too. I like to see.
You like to
Try to
see.
see over the
better.
That's
Yeah.
the struggle. You never see on the front end, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going up a hill. I like to know what's on the other side before I get there, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, if you take somebody with you, they could like scout for you and spot.
What's the fun in that?
Just an idea.
Oh, yeah.
Just an idea. I could be wrong. Probably not, but
Probably not.
So next time she calls, you can't bail on her then. Next time
Yeah.
she says, hey,
she
let's
never
go.
called. She didn't call.
I didn't
I
call.
was with her
I-
Saturday.
We
Not
actually,
really.
yeah, we went out Saturday together, and then Sunday I was just going to take the girls on a little scenic drive on like gravel roads. And then I was looking at my Gaia, and I'm like, well, that trail, I could probably do that little road. That doesn't look too bad. And so I went on this road, and it wasn't bad, but I missed a turn somewhere and ended up somewhere I didn't want to be. And I'm pretty sure that it was actually like a four-wheeling
Forestry
trail.
Road. Oh.
Yeah. No, it was like a four-wheeling trail, that little part that I was on, and I got stuck really bad, and because I was trying to find where to turn around.
Right.
Yeah, and it was about probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours we were stuck. We got stuck quite a few times actually, and I used my winch twice. So
Well,
finally
good
got
thing
out
you
of
had
there.
it.
Connie, shots fired. That's at me. Sometimes your Betsy has to build steps for your hubby when she walked away. But it was yeah, whatever.
Uh-oh. What's
Tony
that
did
about?
Tony did something sketchy in the Gladiator when we were in West Virginia, and I thought he was crazy.
Mm-mm.
And I just got out and walked away. I was
Oh.
like, I'm not gonna watch you. I'm not calling the insurance agent. I don't know what you're thinking you're doing, kind of a thing. And I walked away, and her and Sasha helped him. They built him a road and things like that. So I didn't. I abandoned ship.
Sasha said, I'm not sure I'd call that walking, Connie. That was stomping and storming. Uh-oh.
I talk to myself when I walk, so who doesn't?
She said you had
Just
smoke signals coming out your ears.
man, how do you block people from your show? How do you do that?
Can't block Sasha.
You girls.
Awesome. She's getting mad now.
Oh yeah, everybody gang up on Arla. Gang up on Arla Day, whatever.
No, it's taking the pressure off of me. So anyway,
Oh yeah.
so if people want to find you and follow you on social media, how do they find you?
So I'm Keri _Discover 4x4 Adventures on Instagram. Just Keri Porter on Facebook. And then we have a website and Facebook and Instagram for Discover 4x4 Adventures.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, really appreciate you being on the show tonight, and we had a great time with you. Thank you so much for being our guest.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And we look forward to wheeling with you soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can't wait
I'm
to hear
always
about
about
November.
trailer. Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Yes.